Hi, this is Adrian again, and this is grade time 4, unit 10, and this is video number 6. This is the last video of this unit, okay? And we're going to learn vocabulary, some words related to jobs and work, okay? So before we exploit those words here, let's go back to those jobs here. Remember, we had some jobs here, yeah? So what are those jobs? Let's see here. We have a waiter, a hairdresser, waitress, and porter. So let's try to match. This is a waitress, okay, which is the female for waiter. This is the waiter. This is the hairdresser, and he is the porter. Okay, are you familiar with those jobs? Waiter, waitress, porter, and hairdresser. Okay, very good. What about those jobs we have here? Civil service, education, healthcare, law, management, finance, salary, qualifications, employer, and employee. And here you have some definitions, okay? So I would like you to try and match the words with the definitions, okay? I'll give you some minutes for you to do that. See you later. Okay, let's correct. So what about this one? Your abilities and experience. Your abilities and experience. What's this? This is your qualifications, yeah? So your abilities and experience are your qualifications, usually that you put in your resume, in your CV, okay? Jobs paid for by the government. So if the person works for the government, he works in the civil service. He's a civil servant. Okay? So civil service are jobs paid for by the government. People who make the decisions in a company. So who are those people? Management. So the management are the people who make the decisions in a company. They are the managers. Okay? Teaching and learning. This is related to education. Teaching and learning. So the teachers and the learners. Who and what a person works for. This is employer. Okay, so your employer is the company that you work for, or who, or the person that you work for. Okay? Work related to money. This is finance. Okay? So it's related to money. Work related to money. Money a person is paid for doing a job. This is the salary of the person. Okay? Usually a salary is the amount of money that you make in a year. That's what salary refers to. If you want to say the amount of money that it's paid per hour or in a week, okay, or in a day, then we say wage in English. Wage is in a day, in a week, okay, or in an hour. And a salary is the amount of money in a year. Work related to the legal system. This is law. So the person that works with law is a lawyer. Work related to medicine. This is healthcare. Okay, so this is related to medicine. And someone who's paid to work. This is the employee. Employer is the person that the person works for. And someone who's paid to work is the employee. All right? Very good. Now we have this exercise number 2. Complete the sentence with the word from exercise 1. Let's do the first one. Her dad works in, he's a nurse. Well, if he's a nurse, he works in healthcare. Alright? So, 2 minutes for you to do this activity, okay? We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's correct the sentences. Mrs. Bourne is the director of, for our company. She manages our investments. So she's the director of finance, okay, related to money. Number 3, Joanna works at the post office. She's been in her whole career. So she works for the government. So she's been in civil service her whole career. Okay? Civil service. Larry is a teacher. He works in education. Okay? Related to teaching and learning. The company suffered years of bad management. Okay? Microsoft is the biggest in the Seattle area, is the biggest employer. Okay, so Microsoft gives jobs to other people. People work for Microsoft. So Microsoft is an employer. Number 7, I'm an engineer. I don't have the for a job in publishing. So I don't have the qualifications for a job in publishing. So the expertise necessary to perform a certain job. Okay. Number 8, James works in, he's a judge. If he's a judge, he works in law. A lawyer also works in law, all right? Alan got a new job with a higher salary, all right? And she's been of this company for 25 years. She's been an employee of this company for 25 years. Okay? Did you get all of them right? Let's see here that note that I was talking to you about. So in general, wages are paid hourly, daily, or weekly. The term is also sometimes used to describe money earned by temporary employees. And a salary refers to the amount of money earned in a year by permanent employees. So there is this difference between wage, the word wage, and the word salary. Okay? To talk about a particular job, we use a or an plus the job. For example, he's a teacher, he's a doctor, he's an engineer. And it's also common to describe a job using in and the type of industry. For example, he works in finance, he works in healthcare. All right? Okay, so that's the end of Unit 10. And this was Part 6. And I hope to see you in the next unit, Unit 11. Bye-bye.